Good morning, Mr. Dennis. My name is Lim and I will be conducting an individual interview session with you for an ethics and government class examen. First of all, I would like to express my appreciation to Mr. Dennis for agreeing to participate in my interview session. For now, can Mr. Dennis please introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. Thank you for selecting our company for this interview session, Wansi. My name is Yin. You can call me Dennis, and I'm the owner of Yin Brothers Hardware Seberang. Actually, this business was founded by my father, Yin Wei Hua, in the year 2013. And because of his health issue, I started to take over the business in year 2018.
Okay, Mr. Dennis, can you share with us about your business?
Sure. Yin Brothers Hardware is a company that deals in hardware and building materials. We supply our customer with items such as a hammer, screwdriver, pin, and so on. We have been in business since 2013, and we now have two branches. One in Selangor, where we have our primary headquarters, and another in Kajang, Selangor.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis, for sharing with us about business. Now, I would like to ask a few questions regarding business ethics and governance. Firstly, Mr. Dennis, depending on your expertise, can you tell us what is your understanding of business ethics and governance?
Business ethics and governance, in my opinion, is a set of regulation and morally good norms that a company tries to follow. Firstly, business ethics. I think that business ethics is at the core of the business since it fosters integrity values such as honesty, responsibility, and respect among employees. I feel that if my company practice business ethics, it would assist to ensure a good reputation and increase the number of people willing to do business with me. Besides, government, for me, I think government is a system that how you manage your business and your employees, and how the system can help you to achieve your business objective. These two elements are critical for me since I want to operate a successful business.
Okay. Since business ethics and governance are important to Mr. Dennis, could you share with us if there have any specific ethics and government model or guideline provided in your business?
Okay, I created a slogan called 2R, One Team, One Family. I do not sure can it define as a set of business ethics and governance guidelines in my business or not. But it's okay, and I will explain it for you in detail. Respect and responsibility are the two R's. One team means that we work as a team and everyone must help each other, leaving no one behind. And one family means that we are a big family in the company. Everyone is a family member inside the house. My employees are free to express their own opinions and ideas about the business. And I don't want them to treat me like a boss. I want them to treat me as I were a part of their family or a friend. So that if I make a mistake or make a bad decision, they will speak out and we will work together to fix the error and raise the company to a better level. Actually, I don't want to make the ethics and the governance like a rigid rule for my employees. So I try to make it more flexible or casual so they will not feel stressed about it. Also, I don't want it to be official. In my business, I practice governance by allowing my employees to make their own decision when faced with a strange situation. Such as a client complaint, I let them handle the complaint case in their own way, and we will talk about he or she handle it during our general meeting. We will reward him or her if he or she performs well, and if he or she performs it subpar, we won't scold or punish him or her. We will try to discuss it together and come out with a greater solution for the future.
Next question for Mr. Dennis. To employee in East Prada, how need to attend an ethics training?
Actually, no. I did not request any ethics training for my staff since I find ethics training to be boring and not interesting. I don't think my employees want to take these kinds of courses, and I believe they will feel tempted if I ask them to participate. This sort of training, of course, bother me as well. So I will practice the ethics during working hours. I will try to keep track of my employees' attitudes while they are work, such as how they treat clients, how they interact with them, if they take any responsibility, and so on. I will be observing how they treat their customers as well as their colleagues. Because I think that excellent relationship between colleagues not only create teamwork among employees, but also assist them in their own professional growth. I believe developing positive relationships among us colleagues will increase the company's production, either directly or indirectly. as we all know, if you have strong communication with your colleagues, things can be discussed jointly, and the company can operate more smoothly than if no one communicates to you and you don't need to take the task on your own. One more thing, I surely sneak in and observe their behavior. If they do anything I don't like or agree with, I will ask them. I will ask one of the staff to inform them in a casual way, rather than going to them personally, because I don't want to stress them.
Next question. Do things like ethics violation and haven't even happened in your business? How did the issue get dealt with?
Yeah, I recall it. I recall one incident in my business that had an ethical issue. This incident included a dishonest employee who worked as a cashier at my company and stole some company's money in a pocket. As we were a hardware shop, some customer may be in hurry and simply walk in and pay for a few little goods without asking for a receipt. In the scenario, we will ask the cashier to accept the money first and then only record the transaction once the client has left. However, when I performed a stock check, I noticed that the computer system stock balance amount was not the same as the actual stock balance amount. After further investigation, I discovered that the cashier failed to record those transactions and instead kept the company's money in her own pocket. We found that the staff took the company's money because she is suffering a family financial problem and is trying to solve the problem with his money. I did not submit the staff to the police after taking a huge decision. So I asked her to resign and refund the money within 3 months.
Okay, Mr. Dennis. For your company, is there any specific penalty take for different kind of misbehave?
Yes, to this question, Semenyi Brothers Hardware specific the particular penalties for several types of misbehavior. The penalty will be depend on the situation of the misbehaviors. For example, if an employee is unpunctual for the first or second time, we usually don't take any action. However, on the third occurrence, we will issue an oral warning. If the employee continues to be late for the fourth time, we will issue a warning letter, and after receiving 2 warning letters, the employee must self-resign from our company. All of these particular penalties are stated out in the employment contract, and we hope that our employee will obey with it. Although some of the penalties will deter certain employees, but it also serves as a warning, reminding them of the conquest of unethical behavior. I believe that this is to prevent employees from engaging in unethical behavior.
Okay, last question for Mr. Dennis. Just now you mentioned that your company will reward those employees who perform well. Can I know how you reward them?
Yeah, sure. Those who have been committed in their work and have been with the company for a few years with little or no wrongdoings will be given the reward. The reward is usually provided in 2 ways. Extra annual leave is the first, and year-end bonus are the second. We will provide extra 1 day of annual leave to employees who have been with the company for more than 1 year with little no wrongdoings. So, for example, an employee who has been with for 5 years and have performed well could be qualifying for an additional 5 days of annual leave. Following that, if that employees perform well during the year, they will receive a year-end bonus. Financially incentives, I discovered, have always been the simplest and the most basic type of reward to offer to an employee, as well as the simplest method to motivate them to put in more work and dedication.
That's all for our interview session today. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for joining our interview, and I wish you continued success in your business. Thank you.
Thank you.